Hello, Nigeria, Africa, and the world. You're welcome to yet another exciting episode of the Big Picture Game Show series with your one and only Bright Wonder Obasi. Of course, as you already know, the focus of the season is COVID-19, and our theme remains Stay Alive with a hashtag The Fall of COVID-19. At the end of this round, 4 contestants will emerge to compete in the semi-finals for the grand prize of 250,000 naira for palliatives. Of course, there's provision for you, esteemed viewers, to be a part of the show and win 5,000 naira palliative weekly to help you cushion the effect of the pandemic. The audience question will be asked at the end or within each episode of the show. So as new episodes of the show premiere on the YouTube channel every Friday by 7 p.m. Be the first to watch, like, share, and leave a comment. Remember, it's fastest finger first. And also don't forget to turn on the notification button so you get notified when new episodes of the show drop on the channel. Also, don't forget to follow the show on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at The Big Picture SH for updates. Alright, it's now time for us to meet our 2 contestants on the show today. Our first contestant, ladies and gentlemen, Miss NAOMI NSO, aka the Most High.
Reigns.
Of course, the Most High reigns.
Please pardon me. The Most High? Really? Like, Most High, Most High? Maybe it's just me, but I find it kind of funny, or should I say awkward. Even addressing too. But, honey, I don't mean to disrespect you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second contestant on the show today, Kimberly Anthony, aka Drama Queen.
Hiya.
I would have appreciated it if you had told me beforehand that this show is now a night club, so that I can prepare myself well before coming.
A nightclub? How do you mean exactly?
Exactly what I mean. Or have you also been taken in her space such that you don't recognize iniquity when you see one?
Pardon?
For what exactly? Because the rate at which you operate, it is only God that can pardon your iniquities.
Like, did you just call me iniquity?
You're actually an estate of iniquity. Yes, when I look into your eyes, what I see is legions of immorality gallivanting around aimlessly, which is why you believe that you can dress like this and come into this show, because you have been made to believe that the studio is located in Sodom.
Naomi, please, can we just...
I'm amazed at you. Amazed that you saw her come into this temple dressed like this, obviously with ulterior motive, and you did nothing to rebuke her. Probably because you are also interested in the immorality that she has to sell. Trade babata. You are doing trade babata.
Really? Is she being serious right now?
Of course, I'm not here serious with you. Because when I become serious with you, you will be up in flames. Even this your short skirt will not save you. I will offer you as a burnt offering. You like to go naked? I will help you get roasted.
Point of correction, sugar. It is not a short skirt, but a Vicar shirt. Please, pardon me. You know what? She reminds me of all those women and men that normally attend my parents' church. You know? All those, what do they call them? The Pharisees? Yeah, the elderly ones. Those who sit at the second, third row of the church, looking at the pastor and everyone who comes on stage, documenting their every mistake.
So I'm a Pharisee
of the 21st century, most definitely, sugar.
Are you sure you want this your show to continue?
Naomi,
it's a simple question. Are you sure that you want to continue this show? Because I'm about to bring down fire and brimstone, and the studio will be terribly affected.
You're not the only one who got fire, baby. I am hot like fire.
You are hot like fire.
Yeah.
Naomi, please.
Honestly,
let's not do that.
This is so funny.
Why won't it be? Your mentor Lucifer is a stand-up comedian.
Naomi, please. That's enough.
No, let her keep talking. So what, huh? Really? You think you're going to scare me? Ooh, I'm scared. You think because you put up all this sanctimonious rebellion, when you back, I'm going to run away into isolation? You think because you act as if you're the only one who knows God, I'm going to come to you for my daily blessing? Oh no! If you haven't noticed since we got here, I've been giving you some physical distance.
Kimberly, this is not time for your monologue, please. Right?
Come on, bro. You just killed my flow.
Your flow is me you are using to flow.
Come on, sis. Chill. Why are you being so uptight?
I will tighten your destiny. And point of correction, I will only say this once. I am not your sis. You can use that code name for the people you are in the same code with. And secondly, if you think that I will be at ease in Zion and watch you display your marine agenda in this temple, then you underestimate the kind of thunder that comes from Mount Sinai. Keep laughing. Daughter of laughter.
Naomi, first of all, this is my studio and not a temple.
Wherever I stand is a holy ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, isn't it obvious that today we're in for a spiritual lockdown? We'll take a quick commercial break, and when we return, we'll be going right into the question. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Big Picture Game Show series. Our theme remains Stay Alive with the hashtag The Fall of COVID-19. Of course, you can be a part of the show and win 5,000 Naira palliative to help you cushion the effect of the pandemic by answering the audience question, which will be given at the end or within this episode of the show. Don't forget to follow the show on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at The Big Picture SH. Right now, it's time for us to go into the questions with our contestants. Kimberly, let's begin with you.
Question 2.
Question number 2. One of these is a reliable place to test for COVID-19. A. Your church. B. Eco Hotel and Suites. C. NCDC test laboratories. And D. Central Bank.
You know, I kind of like the Eco Hotel and Suites option though. I miss my party. But, you know, NCDC test lab is the correct answer. So I go with option C.
And option C is correct. You have 5 marks. Naomi, your question.
Question 1.
Question 1. To contain the spread of the COVID-19 in Nigeria, which of these states was the lockdown first imposed? A. Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. B. Lagos, Abuja, Ondo State. C. Ogun, Abuja, Lagos. And D. Ondo, Lagos, Abuja.
C. Ogun, Abuja, Lagos.
And C is correct. You have 5 marks. To contain the spread of the coronavirus in Nigeria, the federal government of Nigeria imposed lockdown in 3 states, including Abuja, Lagos, and Ogun State on the 24th of March, 2020. Kimberly, let's take your question.
Question 6.
Question number 6. One of these is a character you find during the COVID-19 pandemic. A. The conspiracy theorist. B. The opportunist. C. The religious fanatic. And D. All of the above. Kimberly, is there a problem?
Not at all.
You want to use a lifeline?
Nah! Have you ever been in an examination hall and most of the questions that came out are some of the examples you've solved even in the examination hall before the exams commence?
Kimberly, you have 10 seconds left.
Okay. D. All of the above.
And this is correct. You have 5 marks. The COVID-19 pandemic has introduced us to lots of amazing characters. I mean, there are also characters we experience in our daily lives. You talk about the victim, they continue to play victims of the pandemic, even if their lives were not any different even before the pandemic began. Characters also like the religious fanatics, they interpret everything about the pandemic and events within the pandemic from the religious lens, and sometimes even the name of the virus. They overreacting, like the name sounds, overreact to everything, and so they are enslaved to fear. The opportunists sees the pandemic as an opportunity for them to make more money, even if to the detriment of every other person. The germophobes suspect everything around them as carriers of the virus and will sanitize everything they find, the doorknobs, the surfaces, and everything, and may even wash their hands and sanitize it up to 50 times a day. False media, they are sold out to copying and pasting, and they copy and paste and distribute fake news that they have not confirmed, not fact checked. Other characters include the theorist, the goal-getter, the clueless, and many more. All right, Naomi, let's get to your question.
Question 5.
Question number 5. If your COVID-19 test result comes out positive, you should A.
Wrong question.
Pardon?
I have no covenant with COVID-19. I cannot test positive to the virus.
Naomi, this is just a question.
Maybe to a carnal man and woman. But for people like us that are spiritually alive, nothing is normal. Therefore, that question is not for me. Back to the sender.
Naomi, do you realize that every question on this show are selected by the computers?
Then it is obvious that your computers are possessed. For it to have selected that kind of question for me, maybe they have brain injury. Both your computer and the people operating them should go into quarantine. Rubbish.
Sister Naomi, are you angry?
No, I'm excited. My COVID-19 alert from WHO just arrived.
Oh, okay. Like I said, the question isn't referring to you exactly.
Change the question. Change it.
I already told you that that isn't going to be possible on the show. And now, since you know that the question isn't referring to you in particular, why don't you just imagine that it's referring to someone else and just provide answer to the question?
I will not be used as a guinea pig. If you don't want me in your show, tell me, I will go. It's better than for me to sell my soul to Mammon.
Mammon? How does that...
Okay. I'm going to rephrase the question. If someone's COVID-19 test result comes out positive, he or she should A. Return to sender, B. Shout for joy, C. Prepare for departure, and D. Get supportive care.
D. Get supportive care.
And this is correct, you have marks. Kimberly, let's get your question.
Question 9.
Question 9. Who was the first Nigerian sitting governor to test positive to COVID-19? A. Nasiru El-Rufai, B. Nyesom Wike, C. Jide Sanwo-Olu, and D. Bala Mohammed.
I kind of know Nasiru El-Rufai and Bala Mohammed tested positive, but who confess?
Who can battle with the Lord? Who can battle with the Lord? Who can battle with the Lord?
Mom, chill now.
Who is your mother?
You're kind of distracting me.
From who exactly? Obviously not God. Because worship is supposed to draw you closer to Him and not distract you from Him. That is for those who have been destined to be saved.
Naomi,
Sir, I did not do anything wrong. I was just worshiping.
Naomi, you can't be singing while someone
I was not singing. I was worshiping. Singing is what those ones that call themselves artists do. Ministers, we worship. First, it is fragrance. Then it turns into fire. My worship is my weapon. That's how I win my battle.
Naomi, this is a game show and not a battleground.
Life itself is a battleground. And you don't expect me to be at ease in Zion. Besides, this is the second round of this show. It's an arrow for evil to overpower good.
Just to be sure, sir, are we still in the game show or are we in a revival service?
At least you know what you need in your life. Revival. Fire.
Alright, Naomi, that's enough. This is a game show and you can't sing while the show is on. Okay? It's against the rules of the game.
Your form did not state that coming here will mean that I have to bow to bar.
Look, sis, you're not the only one who is a Christian here, okay? I am also a Christian and my parents are clergy. So do not form as if you're the only one who chats with God on WhatsApp, because I do too.
Who is this Philistine?
Naomi, you've got to drop this argument right now, okay? What she states is that your singing is distracting her, and that is what it is.
Alright, no problem. But let it be on record that this same worship that people use to access the throne of mercy and emerge victorious in battle, some people in your show call it distraction. Read the handwriting on the wall. You can fill in the blank spaces. You can ask me to chill, but you cannot chill in his presence.
Kimberly, you're running out of time.
Sir, she took all the time. My time I have to start all over again. Fire.
What? I cannot hum again.
No, you can't hum. Kimberly, you have 10 seconds left.
I want to use 50-50.
Alright, so computer, delete 2 of the options. Leave the correct answer and 1 wrong option.
Alright. I will go with A. Nasiru Erufaya.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer A, Nasiru Erufai. Nasiru Erufai is wrong answer, unfortunately. The right answer to that question is option D, Bala Mohammed. Bala Mohammed, the executive governor of Bauchi State, tested positive to the COVID-19 on 24th of March 2020 after contact with another Mohammed, the son of former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar, making him not the first but the first sitting governor in Nigeria to test positive to the COVID-19. And a few days later, Malam Nasiru Erufai, the executive governor of Kaduna State, also tested positive to the virus. But the good news is that currently all 3 have recovered from the COVID-19 and have returned to their normal lives. Alright, so let's go with your question, Naomi.
Question 8.
Really? I wonder why she keeps picking number very close to mine, like right behind me.
That's to tell you that I'm watching.
Sir, this is no longer getting funny anymore. I can quietly leave the show if she wants me to. I can walk away.
Naomi, please stop making her uncomfortable.
The wicked run when no one is pursuing them. Flies don't perch on hot spots.
Alright, let's go into the question. Question number 8. COVID-19 can be transmitted from A, person to person, B, animal to person, C, surfaces to person, and D, all of the above.
D, all of the above.
And this is correct. You have 5 marks. Kimberly, your question, your final question actually.
Question 3.
Question number 3. One of these is not a reliable source of information on COVID-19. A, covid19.org. B, WHO website. C, NCDC website. And D, Ministry of Health website.
A, covid19.org.
Is that your final answer? Unfortunately, you don't have another lifeline to use.
I'll go with A.
Why A?
Because we all know that WHO and NCDC website are the reliable place to get information, and of course the Ministry of Health wouldn't give false information, but I'm not sure of the covid19.org website. I haven't heard of it before.
And option A is correct. You have 5 marks. Of course, the WHO and NCDC website are the most reliable places for you to get your information on the COVID-19 pandemic, so as not to fall victim to all the myths and conspiracy theories and all fake news flying everywhere, and also become a distributor of the same. And just like she said, the Ministry of Health is most likely not going to be giving wrong information on the pandemic. And as this COVID19.org website, I'm not sure that exists. Naomi, let's get your question.
Question 4. That's to admonish you that I will always be a step ahead of you.
Question number 4. Here it is. The virus that causes COVID-19 is called A. MOPOL-CoV-2, B. SARS-CoV-2, C. ARMY-CoV-2, and D. FRSC-CoV-2.
So what? I'm just worshipping. By the way, she's not complaining.
By the time I'm ready for you, even though Egungun will be careful when he hears my name. Sir, I want to use lifeline.
Which of the lifeline?
50-50.
Alright, so computer, delete 2 options, leave the correct answer and 1 wrong option. Naomi, you have 10 seconds left.
SARS-CoV-2, option B.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer, option B.
Final answer, option B, SARS-CoV-2. Okay, let's digress a little bit for a moment. The options A to D seem to have some kind of similarity. Have you noticed it?
All acronyms for Nigerian Security Forces, MOPO, Mobile Police, SARS, Special Anti-Robbery Squad, Army, FRSC, Federal Road Safety Corps.
Well, the question wasn't actually for you.
I was just trying to help.
And you will not help yourself and your destiny.
Really? Must you always be so antagonistic?
That's enough. Let's get back to the question. Of course, the answer to that question is not MOPOL-CoV-2, no, ARMY-CoV-2 as the computer rightly identified. And Naomi, you went with option B, SARS-CoV-2. But unfortunately, for Kimberly, option B is correct. You have 5 marks. Naomi, you're going to worship, but not right now. Alright, so at the end of today's episode, Kimberly scored a total of 20 marks and Naomi scored a total of 25 marks, which makes her winner of today's contest. And by this, she's qualified into the semi-finals of the Big Picture Game Show series. Naomi, congratulations.
You can go ahead and keep pressing that phone and press away your destiny.
And that's it on today's episode of the Big Picture Game Show series, brought to you by Film for Impact Foundation in partnership with Impact Studio and High Definition Film Studios. We hope you enjoyed the show. To enjoy more episodes of the Big Picture Show, do subscribe to the YouTube channel, where new episodes will premiere every Friday by 7 p.m. Be the first to watch, like, share, and leave a comment. Don't forget to turn on the notification button so you get notified when new episodes of the show drop on the channel. Also, don't forget to follow the show on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at the Big Picture SH for updates. And finally, let's not allow ourselves be subsumed by the negatives that the pandemic has caused the world, that we forget to appreciate the positives. It's true that a lot of people died of the virus, but it's also true that so many other people recovered. A lot of people lost their jobs, but a lot of people also got a better job, and for some, they got the rare opportunity to discover the CEO in them. Every man's work has been tested with fire. The same fire that burns wood to ashes refines the gold to its glory. The question is, which are you? And let's keep being the responsible and accountable citizens that we are by adhering to all instructions laid down by the WHO and NCDC to help us defeat the virus. And should you or anyone around you experience any symptoms of high fever, coughing, or difficulty breathing, please don't hesitate to call the NCDC number on the screen. And above all, please continue to keep a positive attitude, stay safe, and stay alive. And now to the audience question. Here it is. Within the episode, according to Kimberly, Naomi is what kind of Pharisee? Fastest finger first. Thanks for watching. See you at the next episode.